Selling your home in Cape Coral or Fort Myers, and suddenly the buyer asks for a property survey?
A lot of sellers hear that word and immediately think, uh-oh, what does this mean?
Let me walk you through exactly what a survey is, why buyers ask for it, and what it actually means for you as a seller.
Hey, I'm Tom F. Miller, Tom Your Florida Realtor. I help homeowners sell throughout Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Bonita Springs, and all of Southwest Florida.
And surveys come up a lot here, especially with waterfront homes, older neighborhoods, and properties with fences, docks, or seawalls.
First, let's clear this up. A property survey is simply a drawing that shows your property boundaries, lot dimensions, easements, and where things like fences, pools, docks, or driveways sit on the lot. It's not an inspection, and it's not automatically a problem. In Southwest Florida, buyers request surveys more often because we have a lot of canal and waterfront properties, older subdivisions where boundaries weren't always clear, fences or seawalls close to property lines, and sometimes it's required by the lender or title company.
So if a buyer asks for a survey, it doesn't mean they're trying to renegotiate. It's usually just due diligence.
This is one of the first questions sellers ask me. In most Florida transactions, the buyer pays for the survey. Costs are usually a few $100s, and who pays is defined in the contract. So don't assume, always check the contract.
Now here's the part that makes sellers nervous.
Sometimes a survey shows things like a fence slightly over the property line, a driveway encroachment, or an easement the seller didn't realize existed. And here's the key thing to remember. Most survey issues are not deal killers.
They just need to be addressed properly.
If something comes up, the buyer may ask questions, the title company may require clarification, or the closing timeline may need a short extension. That's why you don't want to panic or agree to anything before talking with your agent. If a buyer requests a survey, here's what I recommend. Stay calm. This is normal. Review the results with your agent. Let the title company weigh in. And don't promise fixes or changes until you understand the situation. A lot of survey issues get resolved with paperwork, not money.
When I'm representing sellers, I explain the survey results in plain English. Coordinate with the title company. Help negotiate reasonable solutions if needed, and keep the deal moving forward.
The goal is to protect you and get you to closing without unnecessary stress. So if a buyer asks for a survey, don't assume the worst. In Southwest Florida, surveys are common, especially with waterfront and older homes.
With the right guidance, they're usually just another step in the process.
If you're thinking about selling your home in Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Bonita Springs, or anywhere in Southwest Florida, and you want help navigating things like surveys, inspections, and contracts, call or text me at 239-313-9209 or visit SWFLrealestate.com.
I'm Tom F. Miller, Tom, your Florida Realtor, and I'll see you in the next video.
Watch next. What happens after you accept an offer on your home in Southwest Florida?